Okay, we're back. So, on this round, okay, it is now Sam's ghosts who are going to try and ruthlessly assault her. Sam, is there anything that would
F9.
prevent... Thank you, Tim. He managed to hit you just because you were a dick.
I'm cool with it.
So that's 7. Soak all of 2 lethal. Ooh.
Alrighty.
And the second one fails to hit you.
Second one botched.
All right. What?
I don't know if you want to have anything happen for that botch.
Oh, you botched the soak roll?
I didn't botch the soak roll, dude. Unless that was the attack. I just see you rolling in the general, which is like, yeah, so I don't know what's what. Also,
Oh, shit, I'm rolling in the wrong room. Fuck my life. Yeah, he did botch. You get an additional -1 or -1 diff to hit him next turn. Next is going to go hit Kim. Kim, is there anything that would change the difficulty to hit you from standard to higher?
Nah, I just got soak.
Bitch got soak. I accept this. Okay. Can you soak 4, please?
Yes, I can.
Do you have stamina 10, Kim?
Huh?
Do you have stamina 10?
No, I have armor.
Oh, that's valid. Alright, the second one is going to try and hit you. Oy, what can I say? Oy. Okay.
No, I've got stamina 5. Thank you very much.
I accept your valid life lessons. Holy crap!
I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lethal.
Watch me just soak none of this and just fucking die. Oh, it was 6 on the arm. Oh, I was missing 1. I take 2.
Okay. Do you at least look slightly chagrined?
I look annoyed. Probably, because they probably, like, I don't know.
Jay?
I don't know.
And last but not least is little Lottie. Lottie, do you have anything on you that would make you more difficult to hit?
Not difficult to hit, but she got armor on though. So.
Okay.
Fingers crossed for armor.
Three lethal on the first one?
3 lethal? Okay, can my armor's 10 dice? With armor, it's just the straight dice for the armor, right?
Yep.
He's really crying. Okay. Well. I at least got one.
How much did you take?
That's a lot of, yeah. I think I soaked 1.
No, you soaked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because ones don't decrease from soak.
Oh, okay, phew. Okay, 5. I could. Right, I'm good.
Alright, cool. The next one misses.
Sweet.
Alright, so we're back up to Callie.
Hey, okay. The one that missed me, the one that missed me is -1. I'm going to take advantage because I activated Perfect Moment, and I'm going to aim Right for the dome.
Right for the dome, you say?
Right for the dome. Right for the skull, boy. So I don't know what that does for diff for me.
It's +2. Sorry, no, it's only +1 to go for the head. So it's +1 diff minus perfect. What does perfect moment do?
It gives you the precise ability to do basically if you're wanting to do something that does it better. Essentially, hang on, I'll get the right up for you. Where's my character sheet? Reps. Callie's reps. Perfect moment. Timing. Basically, it's perfect timing and can reduce the difficulty of certain tasks. Thus, give chance of succeeding simply because she understands the best moment to act. Additional effects you can. It's like you put different effects on.
How many effects?
I will check it for you now. I'll get it for you now. Rolls 4. It is rep 2. I have 5 into effects.
Okay, so that'll essentially lower the difficulty by, because you can only really lower things by difficulty of -3 +3. So that will lower the difficulty from 7 to 4. So you can attack his head difficulty 4.
Beautiful. If precise comes into play, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Okay, roll your damage with rollover.
+2 to the head. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, straight to the skull.
Wow. Okay.
And then
immediately is ripped out of existence.
Yeah, Callie lets in this. Yeah, as the skull just flops off, just reverses back behind Morgan.
Hi, Kevin.
Okay, I'm gonna punch a ghost. I hit the ghost. I only did 2 lethal to the ghost.
Ghost soaks the lethal.
All right, cool. Nothing happened.
Cool. Next is Morgan.
All right, and just to quickly check, I know I dusted one dude. Does that mean I only have one more dude on me?
Correct.
Fantastic. Fuck that guy in particular.
Fuck
Also, since I did take less than 2 damage, am I just like kind of blipping it off by the top of the next round? Or
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Very well. I'm gonna roll some dice. I'm gonna do it right this time. I'm a big kid. So. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Night.
Is that 8 damage or 8 successes?
That is damage.
Okay. You atomize another one.
I'm okay with this.
Once again, though, and it is rather disconcerting, whenever you've executed one of them, and this is for both Callie and Morgan, you hear it almost say thank you.
Killing my buzz right now.
It's not disturbing for me. I'm sending their souls to rest. Mom will be proud. Yes.
Actually, you're not. when they're destroyed, their souls are being destroyed.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Yeah, no, because you don't want, because for raids, there's only like transcendence or sending them to oblivion, and we're probably sending them to oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably their shadow thanking you.
Mm-hmm. All right. So who's next?
After me is Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, you do your thing.
I think I got it. Since these good motherfuckers have DR magic. I'm gonna use my fucking Wonder Dagger. I'm not gonna actually like use the effect on it. I'm just gonna swing it.
Okay, you swing your Wonder Dagger. Remember the lower diff for rolling a dagger.
That's what, diff 5 or diff 4?
It's diff 4.
Oh my god, I sound like him now.
You what?
Oh my god, wait. Nope, I didn't miss. I fucking got 2 successes, get it!
Don't stop. Get it. Get it.
Alright, that is 4 lethal on this dude. Same one I was hitting.
All right then. How much? Sorry.
The one that I was hitting before.
And how much did you do?
4.
Okay. Well, piece of crap. None of that. Fuck my life. Okay. Okay. Who's next?
Iki. I'm gonna get me.
I'm back. Crying baby has been sated. What happened?
Murder.
Many much
Who
murder.
murdered? Did anyone die? Other than us?
No
Anyone
one's
get
dead
hurt
yet.
or die? Okay.
Cam, are you going to continue to try and bind this poor bastard's soul?
Yes, I want him for my collection.
Okay.
I really, really want to get him, so I'll spend another willpower. That's 5 successes, bringing it up to a total of 9.
All right. What do you wish to entrap his soul in?
What is the most insulting thing I have on my person right now? I
mean, you did just get handed a drink.
A dildo that has the name Sideshow written on it.
I hate you.
Damn.
Can't stand you. It'll be her fucking flat, her shoe.
You're putting him in your shoe.
I'm putting him in my shoe.
I hate you. Okay.
You.
You guys will see a dozen chains, spiritual chains, leap out from Iki's shoe and restrain the entity.
She'll never lose that one, I guess.
We'll talk about being underfoot. Good God.
But
Somebody got it.
I mean... Alright, so who's next?
Mages.
Alright then. The mages hammer back against the ghosts. The ghosts start to rail and start to dissipate. However, they now have their own chance to strike back. Let's see how well they do. Because after this round, something funky is going to happen.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Copy and paste. Okay. Another 20 or so of your companions fall, slicked in their own blood, their own viscera, their own entrails. It is disconcerting.
Yo, these mage getting their ass whooped. Didn't you say there were like 150 of them?
Yes, about 50 or so are dead.
There are 100 and damn. So now there's.
To be fair, you are collectively fighting dozens, if not hundreds of ghosts. It is at this point. It is at this point, though, guys, that you hear. Oh, sorry, Lottie, it's your turn. You can by all means take your turn.
Well, I go after the ghosts. So the
ghosts
ghosts
have
kill more people.
The ghost did indeed kill more of the peeps.
Back. Oh. Lottie brought a baseball bat to a ghost party.
These were your life decisions. I never said they were the correct ones.
She was not expecting fucking wraiths or whatever the fuck. Just gonna swing blindly. Just be like, I ain't afraid of no fucking ghosts. And what is that? It's melee? Yes,
Yep, Dex melee.
This is the wrong dice roller. I need to be in this dice roller. Wait. Discord now. So I'll open up Discord on my computer. He hits nothing. Absolutely nothing.
That is a botch. Your baseball bat breaks in two. It clangs with one of their swords. The swords are far stronger. Sadness. All right. So, kids, it is at this moment in time. You guys feel the temperature drop. And by temperature drop, I mean the temperature drops about 15 to 20 degrees. So all of a sudden, your breath rises in front of you in fogged smoke. You see the pools of moisture, the blood on the ground freeze. All of you feel a palpable sense of dread as striding through. Sorry, the doors infused with prime energy shatter inwards in a blazing conflagration of green energy, of flickering bale fire. Pouring through the broken archway, you see twisted human-like forms. Forms completely taut with bulging muscle, crowned with horns and slathering maws, huge teeth and claws. And striding in amongst them, you see an entity wrapped in so much shadow and darkness that it is almost hard to see the true entity. You see this.
Anybody
Yes.
because shit.
Beg your pardon?
Never mind. I didn't know you. I didn't know you weren't done describing. I apologize.
Any of the ghosts that go near him are immediately racked out of existence as the nimbus of dark energy flows around him. tendrils of this black Icarus nothingness spread out from his very being, eradicating everything that they touch. Even the mages who find themselves grappled or in contact with these tendrils of darkness are ripped from existence. Morgan, you were there. Oh, so was Samira. You were both there when Lord Saisho very nearly lost it, and you saw this entity once before. This is a sad panda time.
Is the sword drawn? Because
The
I have
sword is
seen.
drawn. Yes.
Oh shit!
The sword is not just drawn. The sword's energy and his energy have merged into one entity.
Fucking sword guy bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie, Iki just kind of feels the need to. I want to rub his face. I want to rub all of his face.
Mm.
To be fair, that is one of her focuses to do magic, is just rubbing his face.
Oh shit, that's Saisho?
That is indeed Saisho.
Oh shit, we about to have to kill him?
No, he's just kind of gone.
He's the cavalry, bro.
Oh! Alright. I'm
Again,
very,
who else
like,
is that extra?
you right, though. Right. No, that would be bad, because they have Bob. We went over this yesterday. It's twin souls. It would be bad.
She could, however, kill him, ritually take the sword, and then bring him back from the dead.
This does not seem like the time or the place for those shenanigans.
This isn't a TGI Fridays.
Oh
No,
my
this is
god!
not a Monopoly board. We don't need to have family feuds here.
For the record, because Iki will know this, basically what Saisho has done is he has merged his essence with the same entity, the same kind of spectral, extraplanar entity that is your guys' mother. So he has basically gone, this is his final form. And it's terrifying.
Cool.
On a side note, if you ever really want to know how to do it, you may be able to do it yourself one day, and it will get sad for everybody.
Keep that in my back pocket there.
However, now, Bob, now you become vehemently aware of what he was ritually doing for a week or more.
Man, there's a lot about Sideshow that doesn't exactly give Kevin a warm fuzzy. Maybe earlier this would have been a shock, but now it's just one more piece in the atrocity pile.
He will reach out with the sword, and you'll see him flick his wrist. And in the flicking of the wrist, it sends a wave of dark energy, blacker than night, to smash into the wall directly behind you, the inner wall of this building. It sends it ripping and tearing, as if it is torn out of the very existence of the world. The wall buckles back before turning to nothing, not to ash. It falls out of being at the touch of this darkness. And he will simply raise his sword to send the Oni charging on before he himself will follow. You are left, or rather, many of the mages are left stunned, shocked. You see some of them visibly start to pray again. Kevin, it then immediately comes to you, because you're the one who mostly thinks about how to, deal with Saisho. What would happen if a godling being like this was to get their hands on that faith stream?
Kevin, I want to think about this right now. Kevin got problems, okay? And you know what? There wasn't any Ghostbusters to call. Who was Kevin going to call? Fucking nobody.
Kevin is the person people call because Kevin is the de-escalator.
His hair is all messed up. Somebody else's blood got on him. This just turned from a mosh pit to a mosh pit that's worse.
So what you're saying is this just turned from a mosh pit, it's an Avril Lavigne concert to not a mosh pit, it's a Slayer concert, basically.
Yeah, why you gotta make things so complicated?
God damn it, that joke, Bob. I got that joke and it hurt my soul. Alright, so the spirits are dissipated. You see the fact that they've been ripped from existence. You are now free to move on. Do you go straight ahead towards the faith beam? Do you bulk left or right? Do you bulk left towards the tower or right towards the scriptorium? Where is your next step? Where do you next go?
Looking for a new.
Feel free to talk about yourselves for a few minutes at a character while Evan goes and gets a drink.
Lottie's actively looking for a new melee weapon because her bat is destroyed.
Lottie.
What? They're not using it anymore.
No, hold on. Yeah, here. Sam's just gonna hand Lottie her fucking like regular knife.
Come on, man. We had a talk the other day about touching other people's shit. You don't know which one's trapped.
I'm just poking the mage's shit.
You don't know which one's trapped.
That's not okay. Don't do that.
I'm just looking for a big stick or something.
You have a pointy stick now. Look at it that way.
It's a tiny. It's my arms are little. I have to get closer now.
Is this really the worst problem we have in our lives right now?
Yeah,
Now I
that is a
don't have an
point.
ability to really defend myself mechanically.
Left or right, guys?
Or straight kind of gestures.
Yeah, that is.
No,
route
truth
we
be
could
told,
take.
he's probably clearing that out pretty well.
He's having himself a rip-raring good time there that I don't want to get in the way of.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that go down.
If we go straight, he could have the possibility of being flanked from the left or right sides. We should clear one side out to give him support. She just like flicks the axe down, kind of just lets it a breath.
What she said.
So do we want to pick on nerds, point or spear towards the scriptorium, or slightly less nerds?
We're going to the scriptorium. She's just walking.
Nerds are dangerous.
Oh,
good.
looks like we're fighting nerds.
That means I can kill more of them.
I mean, shoot.
And let's go. She just starts running.
Hold on, though. Where are the hostages at, though? Do we know?
Not our
There's no way
problem.
you can get hostages.
For that.
Out of character, I thought that was our mission for this one.
No.
No, that's Monday.
This is the rescheduled fight scene.
I was directly told that we were going to be getting...
Oh no, the hostages are being rescued tomorrow.
Okay, my bad. I was told... I heard it was being done today.
No, tomorrow.
Nope.
So, retcon that. Tim would know why we're here. Tim is silly.
No worries.
We're here for murder.
By the way,
Okay.
Tim, something really peculiar happens to you.
Oh, shit.
You hear a whispered voice say, "Oh dear, my poor apprentice. You've always had so much anger."
Oh, no.
Eyes go wide.
Only he hears that. Continue role-playing accordingly.
We're going for the scriptorium. We have Impulse decided to go punch nerds.
If you don't mind, Miss Coxie, I would very much like to be let out now. Please, thank you.
How do I do that?
Just put me down. Sorry, did I crackle or did you hear me?
No, I lost literally everything you said after I asked.
Oh, he said just put me down.
Out of character, it is Nightingale's voice, right?
Yep.
She's just gonna do it and back up. Knife at the ready.
You will see the prayer beads. All of you will see this. She takes out a plain set of jade prayer beads from an inside bag. They're nothing remarkable. As a matter of fact, I believe Morgan, at least, was there when Samira was given these prayer beads. Yes, I think that she's the only one who was there for the prayer beads.
Yep.
You will see the prayer beads start to move around in a circle very, very quickly as they levitate into the air, glowing with green energy, until there is a blinding flash of green light, and you will see this figure appear wearing the prayer beads around his neck.
No, hot shit. Now it's a party.
Oh, hey, fucking awesome.
He kind of
Starts running
pats
again
himself.
after Kelly. Hey, Kelly! The dead guy's not dead. Just still trying to catch up.
Ah! She's running down the fucking laneway.
So wait, am I actually to understand this? You guys are just going to beat up nerds because fucking nerds.
We literally don't know which way to go. So Morgan was like, "Do we want to beat up nerds or maybe not nerds? Let's go for the nerds."
Callie figures this. Yeah, Callie figures this is the scriptorium. She wants to destroy every essence of them, and the nerds. Well, I'm a fucking Viking, so that's what we did half the time. So fuck it.
Like, hey, you know what people do with their faith? They write it down real good.
I feel like
Lottie advised against this. She knows nerds.
I feel like in the game, the most dangerous characters are the nerds.
I mean, obviously.
On a side note, Nightingale pats himself down, making sure he's all there. You'll see him crack his neck, and he'll say, "In all honesty, the storing of one's eternal essence inside of such a small object, needless to say, I am reminded of the phrase, phenomenal cosmic power, itty-bitty living space."
Hey. Snapping the finger gunpoint.
Well, color me fucking confused, but let's move on.
Oh, it is very agreeable to be in your presence again, Miss Ikira. I assume that you are well.
I am. And yourself?
Well, I just came back from the dead, so I'm as good as I'm prepared to be.
Oh, that is always a fun experience. Being dead and then coming back. I've never tried it myself, but one assumes it's fun.
It's somewhat of an out-of-body experience, yes.
I should try it someday.
Are we seriously holding a conversation on a battlefield? Getting yelled back across the fucking way.
You will yell back. Well, I suppose it's better than just going to the scriptorium to beat up nerds.
Now this is way more fun. Still, like, moving backwards. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? We're fighting now.
All around you, those of you who have prime sight start to see prime signatures blaze as you assume the actual canticles have now joined the fight.
Ooh.
Good.
You will then see Nightingale will sigh before he will say, "I had better go and make sure my apprentice doesn't burn down creation."
We appreciate that.
But yes, it is very nice to see you again, Miss Ikiro. We shall have to have tea.
Indeed, indeed. I think I shall enjoy that.
Wonderful. At which point he will do what I will lovingly refer to as the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon jump onto a building before he will do another one.
Lighty's gonna raise up her hand like she's still in middle school. Question, is anyone concerned with how Saisho will react to seeing his mentor be literally back from the dead?
Who gives a shit? She turns the corner and like runs full speed.
I fucking do, because then we'll have to deal with Saisho!
Oh,
No offense, Iki.
We'll be fine.
Just walking along, singing our song.
I feel like if we do any more, we just can't. Kylie's just gonna have an aneurysm. So let's just go.
All right, so you guys are breaking into the scriptorium. Okay.
Yep.
Beat up nerds.
Fuck
Fuck
it.
Is this
will
or a
actually
tower
happen-
or Saisho? Fuck it.
What will actually happen is you will see the doors to the scriptorium open just as you're about to lovingly bumblefuck in there to murder nerds, and you will see.
Diving. Nope.
I chose my phrasing. I chose my phrasing well. And you will see a single figure walking from the scriptorium with a large black-bound leather book under his arm.
Is it a fucking nerd?
Really? Shit! It's to beat up nerds! This is what happens!
Well, fuck.
Let's do this. I have my poison ready. Let's go. Go. Go.
Damn it!
It's the chief nerd. Get him.
Alpha nerd!
Everyone knows if you kill the master nerd, the others turn back to normal.
The other
Someone
master nerd.
immediately put the "It's the chief nerd, get him" in the quotes comment section. So
I am on my way. As in, I am on my way.
Can he just go for the sake of memories? For the sake of memories and this whole plot coming full circle. I request that he has a broom slung over his shoulder.
Yeah. Like,
I'm gonna kick my ass with that broom now. What have you done?
comes outside, dusting. He just looks over. I've been waiting. You know, it takes out 2 brooms. Begins to advance.
He will look at Callie. And he will go, "Oh, yeah. No, just because I have to get back into character." He will look at Callie. You know, Callie's all pumped up and ready. He doesn't appear to give a fuck, and he'll just look down and simply say, "Ah, yes, the little heathen."
Yeah, me. Let's get on with this, shall we?
On a side note, guys, something really disconcerting for you all. Who has a mind shield with 12 successes or more?
Me. I have fucking 11. Are you shitting me?
I do. I mean,
Are you
12.
shitting?
Sorry.
I'm gonna fucking. You told me not to fly close to the sun, but I flew. I have fucking 11. Are you? I'm so pissed.
How the fuck do you get?
I'm just trying to eat my
Why would
ice
you-
cream, and it's
I have
fucking.
one question, Kim. Why in the name of Christ would you stop at an uneven fucking number? That would
That's
irritate
true.
the shit out of
11
me.
is an evil number. Why would you stop at 11?
Fucking because I got tired of rolling. I thought 11 was good. Fuck.
Okay, hang on. Do you have 12 into your mind shield, Callie, or are you just typing 12?
12. Yeah. I'm on the dot 12. So I don't know if
Okay.
that breaks it or not.
I have ample.
I
You have
have
what?
something vastly lower than 12. What the shit?
Same.
Um,
Jesus.
For those of you who do not have 12 successes or more on your mind shield, he has no effects on him. He looks just like an ordinary person. For Callie, oh Mother Mary, Mother of God, he's got like 20 things on him.
Of course you do, you cheating fucking stupid Christian with your cheating ways.
What the fuck, Karina?
No. He will look at Callie and he will say, at which point, Callie, you are hit with a Prime Blast. Take 8 levels of ag unless anyone can counter some of the spells.
Is that not something that can... I don't know. I have no idea how
You
this
can
works.
counter, basically how it works is you can actively try to unweave the effect before it impacts, or to lower its damage or to unweave it entirely. So what
Fuck
happens
it.
is, if you've just got Prime, you can try and unweave the spell.
I'll at least try to take some of it off.
Yeah, you could all do it if you like.
Same here. It's
Fuck it.
diff 7, yeah?
It's standard diff 7, yeah, it doesn't change and cannot be lowered or altered.
Oh, you
Okay.
can't lower it with Clint?
No, I don't think so. It's one of those weird ones.
Can you spend
Pro
willpower with it?
shenanigans.
Yeah, you can. You can spend willpower to downgrade the effect.
We're just rolling
Beautiful.
straight Arate if we have the appropriate
Straight
amount of
Arate.
Prime.
Yep.
All right.
Wait, what is the amount of prime?
2.
Sweet.
Oh,
fuck
beautiful.
me.
I can do this. Spend no willpower.
Not enough.
3.
3.
Oof.
Okay,
Straight fail.
you stop the effect before it impacts Callie, at which point he shrugs. Another Prime Blast is launched to Kevin.
Doing it again.
Come on,
Do it
man.
again. 2.
Yeah, fuck it.
With the extra actions, what are the chances I can get close to him before he can make that next word?
It would go to initiative.
That's fine.
One success.
He's not that physically far away from you. Okay, yeah, you managed to stop the. You managed to stop the second. You guess he's about to say "in the name of the Father," and he has a one to trigger proc whenever he says each word because
Nope.
he's a dick.
Jumping on him.
All right, we now roll
Get the
initiative.
nerd!
Get the nerd!
Geek the mage first. Geek the mage first.
This is a terrible idea. Let's do it.
I'm wondering
put him
if
in the
Kim
side
can
chat
remember
again.
what this. Because Kim is the only one who I think knew. I'm wondering if Kim can remember what this guy's specialty actually is.
Being a pain in the ass.
Especially being a nerd.
Being
I
a
don't-
nerd.
I don't. It's been so long. I don't fucking remember like anything.
The quote page, someone's gonna do it.
You're lucky I remember my character's name at this point.
How could you forget Beaky Row?
Yeah.
All right. When we know what we're doing, he's holding his action.
Of course he is. I see you.
So in that case, it would go to Kim.
Well, because I only had fucking 11 on the mind shield. I don't know who got all this fucking shit up on him. Iki is admittedly not that bright, even though she technically has all mental stats at 5. But she is played by me, so she is not that bright.
What you lack in intelligence, you make up for in snootiness.
I'm gonna throw a fucking gummy bear at your face.
It's a marshmallow or nothing, Kim.
Gummy
Continue.
bear. But that being said, Iki's just gonna look at Shoe Wraith and pretty much get Shoe Wraith to bumble shoe fuck his way over to King Nerd. And I don't know, and see if like Shoe Wraith explodes or something.
Shoe Wraith does indeed explode.
The waters have been tested.
By Shoe Wraith. I'm also kind of tempted to throw a knife at the dude, because I think talking is only a simple action, so like commanding it to just go is, I could probably throw a fucking...
Yeah, you can throw a knife
do it.
if you like.
Oh my god, do it.
Watch it just fucking come back at me like all the technocracy shit.
No, it's gonna come back at like me or something.
But also
Do it.
Dag.
I'm not gonna throw my soul steel dagger. I'm gonna just throw a random like bimble fuck dagger.
Those are my favorite kind.
Okay.
I don't like the way Evan said okay, but this is gonna be fine. It's all okay. It's okay. What is my melee score? Oh, I bought it up. Hey, good job, me. Oh,
It's
you.
athletics to throw things, dear.
Fuck, that's right. Well, it's only one less. That's okay, because my athletics is 2, melee is... Okay. Yeah. Hey! 3 successes.
Okay. Roll me damage.
Watch you be like, congratulations, you just stabbed yourself in the back.
No,
Oh, wait,
Kim,
no,
that was
it's difficult.
cruel.
4. So I have 4 successes. Because it's difficult.
Okay, roll me damage.
I don't like this.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't... So...
What have you done?
It's okay. It's only 9 damage. It's only 9 lethal.
Oh dear.
No, that's or 9 dice, sorry, but no, it's 4 it's 4 lethal.
Okay. You will see the knife fly towards him and disappear right before it impacts him, only to reappear a millimeter behind each one of your heads simultaneously.
My bad, guy.
Simultaneously?
One
Beg your
knife?
pardon?
Well,
Yep.
Yeah, who is it? It appears behind Airbuddy?
Yep. He duplicated it, one for each one member of the audience.
Mm. Well,
So
Alright.
Okay.
if everyone
Okay.
would like to please soak for lethal.
Okie dokie.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
You know what's
Oh,
great,
so
guys?
weird.
It's called having effects. You know what's great, guys? It's called having effects that are on a time, like when something is thrown at me or shot at me.
Essentially, that's all.
you boys got it.
Soaked,
Or you girls got it, rather.
Soaked.
soaked, and glaring.
Oh my god, so
At the side, I look at Iki. He's like,
Iki's just gonna look back and just kind of shrug, like, eh.
Hey, look. Way Sam sees it. She has a new knife now.
oh wait, Sweet, now Lottie has another knife.
Yeah, he thinks he's hurt us, but no, now we've just got 6 knives.
I vote that all of you. I vote that all of you immediately throw those knives at him, so that they will become even more knives.
It's a master plan.
We just keep getting more and more knives.
All right, so Lottie, you're up.
With prime sight, what does Lottie see?
Do you have 12 successes or more in your mind shield?
Nope, never mind. All right, then.
He just looks like an ordinary person. What are you talking about, magic? He's clearly not a mage.
Get him!
Yeah.
If nothing else, I want to see what happens. Get him.
As you guys have seen, I'm really good at coming up with really horrible things to happen to you.
Fucking shit. Okay, so wait. Nerd. Okay, he can do the thing.
Okay, what are you gonna do to him?
Alright, I'm just fucking thinking. Holy fuck. Alright.
I will point out for posterity, because it's only fair, he only has so many of these self-defense spells procced to cast, because otherwise it would be broken and not funny.
Kinda want to throw the knife.
Just fucking do it. Throw the knife. Throw. Do it.
Fucking throw it. What's more
I mean,
lethal?
throwing seems like a terrible fucking idea at this point.
What's more lethal? It's fine.
What's it? Is anyone charging up to him?
Are you punking out?
No, fuck, wait, 1 second.
Yes, we are charging.
Okay, cool. Then...
Don't you fucking try to hold your action to be paying attention. I'm watching you.
No, Light is gonna fucking shit.
Bullshit. This might be my anti-master. This might be an anti-master weapon. I got it.
I mean, I'm just gonna say Light is gonna go to taser him. That's the only other thing.
Okay. Lottie, roll to taser him.
Just roll it down. Give me a taser. Where's he go? Where's my lovely taser? Yes. Okay, what do you roll for taser? Shit, I don't know.
You roll standard dexterity melee.
Yeah. Wait.
Sorry, what?
She asked me what roll you make to use a taser, and I said it's dexterity melee.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Lottie, before you roll damage, what happens is you strike at him with the taser, your hand flits out of existence up to around your elbow as you press it towards him. Those of you who are paying attention, about 20 feet behind you, Lottie's arm extends from nowhere, at which point the portal closes, and Lottie's arm is severed at the elbow over there.
Oh, shit!
Take 2 points of aggravated damage, and your arm is lost below the elbow.
Alright.
What kind of buffer does he have for this? Like, at what distance from him does this happen?
What distance from it does it happen? It would be roughly right as you're about to make physical contact, so you'd guess only a couple of millimeters.
Well, okay, so...
Would she have shoved her arm in him up to the elbow, though?
No, it's basically like when she went to connect with him, it's almost like he was liquid and she pressed through, basically. If you understand me, that's why I said it went up to about her elbow, because like if you're going to thrust at someone, you put energy behind the thrust. So it was as if she wasn't hitting a solid object and it just went through, if you get me.
I get you. Just tasers aren't really a stabbing weapon. Okay. Jesus.
Tasers are normally shooting weapons, which is why I wondered. But
Oh, I thought it was one of those press tasers that you press into someone.
usually, tasers, like you said, premium taser, shock tasers are normally shooting. But you know what? Is your rules, dude? I'm gonna write that down.
I mean, if it's a shooting thing, if it's a shooting thing, it will just have gone through, done the same thing, and the little prongs will be clipped off and over there. Because I was picturing one of the hand tasers, you know, the ones you had in your hand and that you had to press into someone.
Yeah, stun gun.
Well, Well, was that your idea when she got it from the technocracy camp when they rescued Nightingale and the kids?
Yes.
Okay, then that's what happens, and now she's armless. And 2 ag.
I mean, you're still functioning if it helps. All right, who's next up?
Out, or is it just like severed?
No, it's as if it was basically. It's as if it was cut straight off. So it's almost like you're bleeding quite profusely, but you're not necessarily exsanguinating.
Note to self: life 2 now. Thank you.
So next is Callie. Callie, you can see his defensive. You can see his defensive enchantments. He doesn't. He only has 2 more defensive enchantment spells left on him.
I have a cunning plan.
Oh my fucking
what can I use to start working away at those defenses? Maybe reduce it, even just take away 1, that type of thing. I'm not going to move to strike him yet.
You assume that actively that they're tripped to activate when he is attacked. So actively attacking him in a way where you might not be in the splash zone is probably the best idea.
Might not be in the splash zone, so throwing got me stabbed. Tasing got her arm blazed off.
You also question if they can tell the difference between an attack and just an object thrown or interacting with him with malice. So, for example, what would happen if you threw a coin at him? It wouldn't do much damage, and even if he deflected it, there'd just be a coin. Just thoughts.
Trying to think. I'm going to pull the bead off one of my braids, just boom, off, and I'm going to lob it right at him, using perfect moment to hit him right in the eye.
Okay.
So what's my diff to fucking
At
throw a braid right in the eye?
-5. So sorry, -2, so it'd be 6.
Okay. See, nerd, I came prepared for this.
Die, nerd.
Braids. Die, nerd. Dex athletics to throw. Be ready, Discord. Two successes.
All right. All of you guys will feel a bead patter against the back of your necks. You do indeed take down one of his defensive spells, however.
Flips him off. You know what I mean?
Morgan, you're up.
All right. Is there any chance that with the effect I have going, I can get an idea of whether it makes a difference, whether this thing is thrown or direct contact or what have you for this last one?
I
don't have Prime Sight. I just have the fucking whatever it's called.
I have no idea what that means.
Sorry, give me 1 second. What the fuck was it called? Oh, God. This window. The sense flaws. Is there any chance there's something that seems like just the right way to get at him or something?
Not really, no. You will still get the -2 diff or on the damage to hit him, though, if you hit him.
You know what? The distance this thing has reached hasn't been but so far. I'm not sure I want to risk my spear, though. Oh my god. I'm doing it and I don't give a fuck. You know what she pulls out of her fucking pocket?
What?
A goddamn Skittle. It's a fucking Skittle. And I'm just gonna, like, you know how you bottle cap flick? Like, she's just gonna snap the Skittle at him.
Oh dear. Okay. You will all indeed feel a Skittle hit you on the back of the neck. Oh crap. Now it's Sam.
And man, does she smile. Is he clear of effects after that?
As far as, well, the only one who can see it is Callie. As far as Callie can see, yes.
Ah!
I mean, I had a 23-point mind shield, so.
Oh, what?
Yes. I told you I had
Yo,
more than enough.
you don't have prime sight though, so that makes no difference.
Nerd.
Is anyone going to tell her that he's like pretty much vulnerable now?
I mean, I can see it. Yeah, you just hear Callie. No!
Goes up, swings for that ass.
Swine.
Are you distinctly going for the ass though? Or
Right
just
for the
the
booty.
whole ass?
Go
Are
right.
you making a cold shot for the ass?
Oh my god, Wedgie. Do it. He's a nerd.
I choose to point out the fact that all of us were the kids who were bullied at school for being
I know.
nerds.
Listen, he's the nerd that fucking cut my arm
Here's
off.
the irony. He's not actually a nerd. We're just being assholes.
If anything, we're nerdier than he is.
We really are.
We are.
You are. This is for all the years, man.
We are the nerds.
Strike it back.
For all the years we were the nerds. Never the bullies. Oh my god.
Finally, comeuppance.
Look at this in like a really psychological way. We're just
This is-
beating ourselves up.
This is what we call catharsis.
We're projecting.
Oh no. We killed Torta.
We don't see how this goes because I might. If I lose my arm anyway, I swear to God.
Look, I have life.
4, 5,
Sure, I can put it back.
Yeah.
Listen, can you put Lottie's arm back?
Yeah.
She's kind of bleeding.
Yeah, but I want to stab the dude at least once.
Alright, later then.
1, 2, 3,
You
4,
have-
5, 6. I've dealt 7 lethal on the dot.
This dude just fucking dies.
Oh my god.
Wait, he has to mute. He has to figure some shit out.
Really important question. Do you stab him with a knife?
Yes.
Okay. You will see as you press the knife into him, nothing will happen except the blade will be absorbed into him.
Even if
Ew.
it's. I was using my wonder.
Oh,
If-
you're using a wonder. Okay. That won't be absorbed into him. I have to now roll this out.
Sink into his flesh though.
Though his flesh does feel really weird from your perspective as you stab him. It feels kind of like putty.
Ew.
Like there's literally no bones to resist you.
Ew.
Mm. God roll soak. God roll soak.
Hey, I got a stupid question, real quick, Evan.
Yes.
I know that I can't get very much information via common sense, but is this particularly easy?
As in, is your common sense telling you that this is too easy?
Yes.
Not really. No.
Okay.
I
I know that.
will let you know.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. One moment, I just have to roll this soak. Watch the cha. 1, 3, 4. You did how much lethal to him?
7 on the dot.
Okay, cool. You'll see his face grimace ever so slightly as you stab him. Blood will start to flow. However, as his blood flows out, you see the fact his blood is also sand.
Started to think
So
no
let's
one's
take it.
really here.
That's okay. We've now reached my cunning plan.
Oh God. Yes, Kevin. What is your cunning
Earlier
plan?
today, Kevin was gifted with a bottle of water that he never used.
Oh God.
Kevin, too, will charge forth, armed with his bottle of water, uncapped. And instead of directly striking this man, who with a word can cause oceans of ag to fly at people, he pours it in his face so it's hard to
And
talk
arms.
without fucking choking.
Fucking bottles of water,
Oh,
man.
okay.
New level of swirly, bitch.
The projecting is real.
Oh my God. Kevin, who hurt you?
Nerds are fucking nerds.
God said after we end up, if we kill this guy, I'm just crying in the corner like it's finally over.
Right, so Kevin, charge forward and you pour water in his face.
Cunning plan.
Gurgle, gurgle.
At which point, on his turn, he will look up at you. He will say, "And so it is the waters of the world defy the heathen in his name." At which point, you will see the water
Hey.
crystals.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
You forget my 2 extractions.
Oh, yeah. You have 2 extra actions. Do your thing, girl. Mm-mm.
I am going to do my thing. Before you maul us!
Actually, no. I'm going to let him take his action now because he held his action and he just got water to the face.
Okay, fine.
Because I feel that is
You can have
that
your
is a
held
suitable
action. You butt.
Oh, if it helps his extra actions also go before you.
Well, he's a dick. So there.
He looks up at you
Yes.
and he says his line about how the waters of the world shall purify the wicked. And hey, Bob, that water you threw in his face,
How
they
many
have become
eggs is it?
icy.
What did you say?
Come on.
I can't stop it. Oh, okay. Give me a second. I'm okay. He will reach up and he will grab your arm, Bob, as he literally does one of the most horrendous things that Sam, as a doctor, could imagine. I have to make his roll to do it first. 1 moment.
What the fuck is
Oh
with
my
him
god,
and
he's getting
arm?
ready to inflict damage on his life pattern.
Who has life side active? Oh yeah, he does that.
Oh my god, no!
Who has life side active?
Let me feel bad.
Anyone?
Not the fucking life for mage. Nah.
Fuck that.
Sam, do you have life side on? For the love of God, tell me you do.
I don't think anybody does. We're good at this.
I'm gonna be using Lottie's action to fucking heal her arm. I don't have anything up right now.
Okay. Hey Kevin, no one can see this, but I'll tell you what he did. You take no ag damage. However, he just converted all the blood in your arm into pure water.
Oh!
No. I don't know what that does mechanically, but I imagine that's a little thing called clinical death. Considering like the mass.
that's-
Rapidly.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah.
do damage. That would kill him almost.
That's an instant
okay,
kill,
No,
buddy.
he said in his arm.
In his arm, yes.
Yeah,
If
but
you
like,
got
because he has more than enough
it
blood.
would have been instant death. Kevin, you will okay. What will actually happen is you will essentially. I'm trying to think how would I phrase it. You will essentially start to suffer the same symptoms as if you were having a heart attack.
Okay, so how many lethal I got? So
Let's do it. Let's be fair, because I'm not a believer in one shot you're dead. So you will have enough. You will have. We will say. You will be incapable of taking actions due to incredible pain. However, you will have 5 actions before it is you will die. You will need to be emergency stabilized and basically have life magic used in order to keep you alive, and basically transmute back using a mixture of matter and life.
yeah, I have one of those spheres, but I don't have the other. So that it?
Yep, you will collapse to the ground screaming. If you'd like to roleplay that.
I mean,
I really don't want to scare my neighbors, if that is all the same to you. But do know that he is.
Would you like to come out? Would you like to come out with a long list of curse words that you would like to scream at this time?
I don't think we're at the level at this point of like distinct words, but it is loud, and you all know he is in pain. Rolling, I guess I don't know, half rolling like kind of a freaking back turned turtle, on the ground, and kind of in the midst of horribly dying. I really have to pee. Let me go, please.
Okay, go please. All right, so Morgan, actually, he is not going to use any of his other actions. He does not think you're worth it. So you now have the opportunity to make him suffer.
I mean, I don't have matter. I can't do anything about that. So
I was talking about hitting him.
Oh, I know. Like, objectively, like, what's the alternative? He grabbed Kevin. Kevin is now screaming and writhing in pain. This upsets me. So I am going to shiv the shit out of him. I'm going to do my level best to put a basketball-sized hole through his chest. That's my plan.
It's a good plan.
Is there anything really asshole-ish that I can do to, like, I don't know, throw Prime into this fucking attack or something like that to throw some
not an extra. You cannot use magic on an extra action.
That is fine. I am going to stab him enthusiastically. Right at center mass. Trying to, like, wrench upwards as I go. Fuck him. Is he still... Was he sitting or something?
No, he was standing.
Okay.
He just
Sweet.
drenched in water, so he decided to be funny.
Are you fucking funny? Oh, my brain. 5, 6, 7... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ag.
Oh dear. Okay. And just to check, you are using your wonder.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Fuck.
Oh, and that's right. Assuming he has a metabolism, he also needs to roll stamina to fate.
Not in this kind of. He doesn't have. His blood doesn't flow. It's all sand. Sand. You plunge back, showering the
Hold on
the stairs. He was walking down crimson sand.
Sorry, you like went gritty for 90% of that. Please start again.
Oh, sorry. In his current state, he doesn't require to roll stamina because basically his entire inner organs are basically it's all sand. It's not actually moving.
Okay. Oh boy, got it.
But basically, what happens is you plunge through the spear through his back, and you shower the stairway that he just came down in the same crimson sand. He looks down, and there is an expression of pain on his face, and he looks genuinely surprised.
Yep, gonna keep going.
Okay, you're gonna hit him again.
Yeah, I got another one.
Hit him
I'm gonna do the thing.
Oh god.
The surprised look makes it feel better, just a little better. Take a glance at my shit real fast. Okay, no, all right. 5 is... I can do math, I swear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. Ag.
Oh god. Okay. Give me a second. I have to roll his soak.
Yeah, like I said, she is doing her best to put a massive furrow through his back, through his front. Like, yep.
All right. You'll see his eyes go wide as the blazing power in Morgan's eyes intensifies as she wrenches the spear upwards. He coughs up some of the same crystalline, almost metallic sand onto her. He looks at you with eyes that are blazing with, at this moment, kind of holy wrath, and he says, as it is his turn to talking as a free action.
Yep.
I don't know what hell you crawled from, but I'll send you back there, witch.
Rude.
Not if I send you to yours first. Twist. It's purely thematic, but...
Morgan, what he does, and this is going to be interesting if he pulls it off, because he will have to roll. You'll hear him incant a prayer, as he looks down directly beneath you. Wow. All of you guys will see. I'm gonna. Does Morgan have correspondence sight? No.
No, she doesn't
Or
have
prime
any
sight.
correspondence. She does have Prime, but she does not have Prime Sight active. All she has up is the effect for sights.
There is an effect forming directly beneath your feet. If you would like to roll, the only reason I'm giving you the roll to try and jump free is because basically you have the prime sight to be able to see. So if you'd like to make me a dexterity athletics roll, difficulty 8, please. You'll require 2 successes to jump clear.
What was it? Dex Athletics?
Dexterity athletics.
I'm gonna say in my defense that's some pretty blatant telegraphing. None of my other stuff will have any effect on that. All right. 4, 7. Fuck it. Standard diff.
Difficulty 8.
Nice one to willpower.
Okay.
That is with the willpower 3 successes. To fuck off of that particular spot.
Yep, you managed to. Oh, important question. Do you try to drag the spear with you?
I mean, it's not barbed. It should pull free pretty readily.
Do you want to make me a strength roll, difficulty 6, needing 2 successes? Just yank it out free because it is through a person's chest.
I mean, it is. Ta-da! Diff what?
6.
Yep, done.
All right, you yank the spear away as basically the priest falls into nothing, through a portal that he opened directly beneath the two of you. He clearly intended to drag you with him somewhere, but he disappears through it. He himself falls through it.
I hate being honest. I was in melee range with him. Was he just targeting Oregon?
Do you have prime sight or correspondence sight?
I have both. I was going to hit him as well.
Okay. Oh shit! Actually, because you are so close to him, Samira, particularly if Callie's going to grab you and drag you back, that's fine. Samira, would you like to try and take the book out of his hand?
Sure.
Use willpower.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity brawl.
Can I use martial arts?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah.
If he's fallen, may I hurl my axe at him?
Does the fast specialty count towards this?
Yes, it bloody well will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
All right. You manage to rip the book out of his hand as he falls. He makes to grab at it, but it's clearly ineffective. And yes, Callie, you may throw your axe in there if you'd like.
I'll aim straight for that fucker's dome.
What is it with you with heads today?
Look, sometimes you gotta go for the dome.
You gotta go for the dome, man. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Spend a willpower to be that nerd, because fuck you, nerd. Try to kill my friend, nerd.
King nerd.
That is with the specialty precise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Noise.
Okay. Please roll me your damage.
8. So +2 for the head, +2 for the hatchet. Ooh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels of aggravated damage. He doesn't have to roll for the poison thing either.
That's an important question. This axe is not a wonder.
No, but I've enhanced it to do damage to somebody's pattern.
That's fair. Okay. What will happen is the axe will hit him, and it will clearly hurt. I will roll to soak in a moment, but the axe will also be subsumed into his head, as it will basically, as if you will see the axe itself be eaten into his flesh.
It's
Ew.
cool. I got another one. So yeah, no, I'll roll.
I just have to roll his soak. Yes. But he will then finish as the portal will snap closed behind him. Bob is still writhing on the ground.
Yeah, time to play lunge on Kevin.
Yep, and Ladia Sans arm, correct?
Lottie is screaming Sans arm, but I can't scream because people are.
That's fair.
She's got the anime
You're
little
screaming.
spurt.
Yep, Sam's
All right,
Screaming
so
and then just like.
the
hi, hi, Iki. How's it going? Going good? All going good? Good, good.
Yeah.
So, can than I do what happens if I'm on a dream.
Wow.
Where you just said.
I said, you know better than I do what happens when you introduce a large amount of water into the human bloodstream.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not.
So, Bob, are you there?
I am. I admit it took a comically long time, but I've returned.
I mean, Bob, you're an old man. You have to pee. We get it.
I didn't mean to be snippy with you, but it was either that or die as it burst inside of me.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
You have no idea the torment and agony I went through.
Just another example of too much water in the body.
It was like when you get that like the really large drink, but you forgot that you're watching a Peter Jackson movie. And so partway through, you're like, maybe I can hold on. But by the end, all you want to do is bowl over everybody in front of you. Young, old, middle-aged, doesn't matter. You've become a human wrecking ball for your own survival as you run towards the lavatory.
What the fuck?
You don't even care how many walking shots there
You
were in that
have
film.
caught Bob at a very artistic.
Anyway, guys, because I want to start trying to wrap up. So,
Okay.
anyway, Iki, you may want to stop him dying, unless you don't want to.
Oh no, she'll do it.
Okay. If it helps, while this is going on, the zombies are fanning Kim. They just have a small fan, and they're fanning.
They did absolutely shit all. Then again, I did absolutely fucking shit all. I never even got to hit the bitch. Man. I lost the fucking shoe race. Man.
Go, Shoeray. Shit, Shoeray, you are my only friend.
So, what Iki does is because Iki is that bitch and she has an ungodly obsession with blood. She will pull out her knife, kind of prick her finger, and she'll draw a little dragon on Kevin's forehead in blood as her focus. And then I'm gonna just do the fucking roll.
If it helps, Kevin's existence is nothing but pain at this point.
Yeah,
If
because
nothing else, Morgan will lend aid by just kind of trying to keep his shoulders pinned to the ground.
he'd have so much less oxygen flowing through his body, and he'd probably this is bad. So I'll probably be using life and matter to transmute the blood back, or the water back into blood. I'm not gonna fuck it up and be like, haha, now all your fucking blood is water. No. But
If you could just not.
Why would you do that?
I would appreciate that.
yeah, I'm gonna do water into blood. There we go.
I would consider that
but-
a personal favor.
But I'm not that stupid. I'm not gonna do all of the water in his body because humans very lot of water, and if I were to turn all of the water into blood, then we'd have a bigger problem because then blood doping and everything would be water and severe dehydration. So the content of blood that turned into water is it's just gonna be reversed, okay? Because I'm gonna cover my bases and make sure you're not like, ha, gotcha. You didn't clarify.
Don't sound offended, Evan. We know
You
you.
fucking know you do it. Be like, oh, you said
Totally.
turn his buddy back to blood. Ha ha ha! Now you've just fucking made it worse. Like, not today. So yeah.
You're tired, aren't you?
Damn. I didn't get my nap after work today.
Yeah.
I didn't get my after work nap. I am a cranky kid.
Jim, roll the fucking dice.
I'm trying to figure out the fucking difficulty. I haven't done this in months.
6.
Put your foot. Put your foot. Put
So
your
that's
foot.
4.
There you go.
I
My
did
boots
the
are
folk-
doing it.
Foci. You know what? I'll spend a fucking willpower because it's mildly important and a quint to lower the difficulty. 5 successes.
Hey, Kevin, you know how your blood wasn't blood? It's now blood again.
So it's kind of like a screaming Doppler effect. Yeah. It's just, and he's laying there. And the real unfortunate aspect of this is the first face he sees when his eyes aren't blinded by literal blinding pain is Iki's. He
Yes.
assumes at this point that he has died.
She's going to pat him gently on the cheek and say, "Hi there. How are you? You're not dead. I just saved your life."
I've been better.
Wonderful.
Thank you for liking me better than your brother does.
Oh, it's not a problem. You're funny.
And he just kind of slow rolls to get up.
Question, can anyone here speak Latin?
No, but I know nerd talk when I hear it.
God dang.
Seriously?
Latin is very, very predominant.
No, like legit, can anyone here speak Latin?
No.
Not a fucking word.
In that case, hey, Sam, you've got a really nice book there. Fuck if you know what's in it, but a really nice book.
I actually might be able to fix that in a minute, but first I have to fix Lottie. After much debate, I have deduced that it is better to reattach Lottie's old arm and just make her a new one. So
I mean, to be fair, you need life 4 to make a new limb.
oh, wait, for real shit.
You're making a new one hard. Just stick it back on there. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna stick it back on there.
Just
But
dust
what I
off
am gonna
the
do
dirt.
though is
Just dust off the
I am going to, as I reattach this limb though, Evan, I'm going to ensure that it is lined up properly.
Yeah.
I'm making sure that it's
for all of our
properly,
bases.
and so that way when it is reattached, it will basically work the same as it did before. I'm not attaching that shit backwards.
I had hopes.
God bless
Moving
you.
on. roll your bones.
Okay. I'm gonna do a practice roll right quick because I'm rolling this in like diff 8 as it is. So I'm gonna use my
So,
int medicine.
hang on, the base difficulty would be 6.
I have like 4 effects, Evan.
Yeah, but you're not rolling on you, you're rolling on someone else.
Oh, bitchin'. Still
Thank
doing
you.
a practice roll. So I can bring that diff down some. Alrighty, it goes down by 2. That was that was intelligence medicine, by the way. That was with the lining up and all the examinations and shit. And I'm gonna drop a willpower on this because I really want Lottie to have her arm back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 4 successes.
Awesome. In that case, yes, you'll be able to reattach the arm.
And basically what happens is Sam is going to she's gonna line up Lottie's stump with her fucking severed arm, and she's gonna cover that with her hands, and she's basically going to she's gonna be using this fucking weird ass fusion of like Hindu and fucking like modern medical terminology.
So you're gonna Ayurveda her arm back.
Yeah. Also, Evan, with Bind 3, can't I become like a universal translator for shit?
Only if you know it.
Damn it! It was worth the shot.
I will read it out to you though, and if you guys can guess, or if you guys want to pose a guess as to what it means, or even if you have a character know what some of the Latin means, then I will be more than happy for you to guess it in character. Corpus Sanctorum Dectus Angelorum.
Oh Jesus, that sounded bad.
Wait, Corpus Sectorum Sangere. Can you
Corpus Sanctorum Dectus Angelorum.
Ductus Angelorum? DECTUS?
DECUS. Actually, it's Decus Angelorum.
Decus. Decus, that's word. It's like speech word, like the word of the Lord. Corpus body, corpus sanctorum. So the sanctity of the body of the angelic word.
Near enough. I'll give it to you with your fumblings. It is the sanctified, the sanctified word of the sanctified bodies of the angels of His word.
Yep. Of His word. Okay. Wait, corpus sanctorum. Yeah.
You will postulate it is a book about the physical makeup from the perspective of mages as to the bodies and bodies of the angels of God.
That's some heathen ass shit if I've ever seen it. That's even more heathen than us.
Also, so many lore dots.
Oh my god, yes.
It is this moment that you look toward the tower, you will see the fact that this great of faith has now been condensed down to, it is now so much brighter than it ever was. However, it is now only the same width as you would say a pinprick of light.
Ooh, so it's like a laser beam.
Yep.
Oh,
it has also stopped. It is no longer piercing to the heavens. It is just going inside the building, the large sanctuary at the end of this complex.
That's not good. That's really not good.
I mean, I don't know. It was judging me before.
Okay, everybody, who's alive?
Raise your hand if you're alive.
Raises the new hand. I am. Or her old hand really new attached.
All right, my not dead friends. Do we want to go where Iki's brother is? As he just like puts one finger in one direction. Or do we want to go to the God Ray of Doom? And he points the finger towards the pinprick of light.
By the way, because you guys are interested, as you look in the scriptorium, you will see the fact that there are indeed a dozen or so monks inside, all of whom have been recently killed, their tongues removed, and weird sigils placed around their faces. For those of you with Wraith lore, you may roll it now if you'd like.
yes. Wraith lore. I got it.
Sure.
It will be difficulty 7 and require 3 successes because it's pretty esoteric.
Damn,
Let's get it.
It's pretty shit.
No willpower.
Oh shit! 3 successes on the dot.
Nice.
No.
I'm gonna spend another willpower.
You do that.
So fucking glad I did.
All right. For those two of you who have it, he did not. Whoever scribed these deep welts, these deep cuts into their faces in these symbols, he did not just silence their mouths. He silenced their souls. Even if they make a wraith, the wraith will never be able to communicate what it knew. They will wander the underworld, blind, deaf, and dumb.
Yo, that's some heresy, dog.
I mean, are we two kind of look over like, what do you mean?
What's going on?
these people, these wounds were inflicted not just upon their person, but upon their essence as well. When they go in between lives, they will retain the same injuries, unable to speak, hear, or see.
And we believe we should give them honorable surrender. She just shakes her head.
That's horrible. Those poor souls. I mean, Jesus.
That is sad.
Let's burn this place to the ground.
Or we can do that.
This is
You guys
knowledge.
to see, perhaps he was interrupted, or perhaps he wasn't able to give the correct time before leaving. One of the monks, an elderly man with a long flowing white beard, is still alive. Barely, but he's still alive.
Got a live one.
Body's gonna go over to him.
He's missing his tongue.
Oh god damn it!
No, he is in fact, sorry, yes, he is in fact missing his tongue. However, he is still very much alive. Ish.
Oh, so they just removed his tongue, not his eyes, or like struck him death?
Correct.
How's the spirit? How's his spirit looking?
Yeah, for
His spirit has been mauled. You would guess that even when he dies, he will never be able to speak again.
Cool. I plunge the axe down.
Oh, whoa! Before she actually does that, like, she
I
can't.
assume
She
you'd
can't
have to
actually
like go all the way in there and do it, but
Callie, we don't even know if he's going to be fighting back.
His spirit has been mauled to the point where he is about to die, and he will never give us any information. He has no tongue. He will never be able to swear from silence, like you said.
We should at least give.
There is no point
Just
in
because-
letting him suffer any longer.
Think maybe we should get his opinion on that.
Do you think he cares right now, or is he too busy in pain? And
He fucking
Do you
might
think-
if we heal him first, Callie.
are we planning to
All right,
have a
folks,
conversation while hell is about to explode?
I tell you what, we're gonna put a pin in this. There's me putting a fucking pin in it. And Kevin walks over and he zip ties the guy's wrists. And he zip ties the guy's ankles because Kevin brought zip ties. Stabilize him, and we're moving on. And you know what? If we come to that later, we can cut his head off, and it'll be a great time. Healing, do your fucking healing thing.
Yep. My healing thing.
And yes, Ikuro, this is the person. This is the person who, until recently, your brother had invested time and energy in.
Hey, that's understandable, yo. It just be like that sometimes, you know?
For what it's worth, Morgan will exchange a glance with Callie, kind of give a jerk of her head towards the door.
Like, I just walks out disgusted. Like, she spits on the ground as she's walking.
He follows along. She will 93% out of spite pause at the door to offer kind of a last rite sort of gesture, as per her religion, over the fallen men. Well, as a communal group, it's a small gesture. It's actually technically a very polite gesture, but there's a lot
For
of
the record,
spite
you guys
behind
will
it.
notice the 2 points. One,
I've
you
got
will
some-
notice the fact that Ikiro has disappeared. And also, Sam, when you approach him, the monk, with that book, his eyes will go wide and he will very weakly attempt to kind of mooch away because he can't really move very well.
He's trying to move away from Sam.
Yeah, because you have the book.
She's going to say, "Hold on,
when Lottie
I'm not going to hurt you. I don't know what this is. I just found it. I'm going to try and make you better, okay?"
he will point at the inkwell that's just out of his reach.
She'll nod in understanding, and give him grab an inkwell. I presume there's a quill.
Yep. You'll see him
Whatever.
dab the quill in the ink, like tap, 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 and then he will write very, very shakily, his hands quivering, almost as if he was freezing. He'll say, "You know not what you have. For the love of all that is, burn it now."
She's gonna look to the people that are still in the room, so I think it's just
Lottie's next to her.
and Lottie, yeah.
Lottie and Kevin. Iki is somewhere in the building, but she is not with you.
Yeah, and Callie and make sure to they dipped. She's gonna say, "So what do we think? What is?"
I think either burn it or don't. Where's Iki?
I have no idea.
Fuck. I'm gonna go make sure the other two are nearby.
Lottie's gonna ask him. We took this from the man with the broom.
He kind of gives you a quizzical look. Fucked if he. No one's ever else has ever seen him with a broom.
He gets this far off, look, his face like, no. He just hears the sound of sweeping approaching in the distance. Not again.
Sign the pale man with the broom. Creepy
Realization will dawn.
Creepy eyes.
He will dip his quill in the thing again. He will dip his quill in the ink again. He will say, "You fail to understand. That book is the culmination of everything. That book is the culmination of the sin of man. For the love of all that is, I beg you, burn it."
I was gonna look at Sam.
What's up?
The term culmination of the sin of man is a little bit much, but
It's so hard to hear you.
the culmination of the sin of man is a little bit much, but if that creepy dude had this, he could come back for it. I feel like him not having it might be a good idea.
Once again, tap, 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 tap. Before you start striking, no, you misunderstand. I am not being grandiose. This is what happens when man attempts to play. No, that's wrong. Attempts to emulate directly the work of God.
Oh, that yeah, no, I am on the burning this team, burning this now. I've got aerosol can of apple mist spray and I think a lighter. This can go up in flames now. I'm gonna look through her bra for her lighter, just like, do I still have my
Kevin, what do you think about it?
Kevin's off trying to wrangle pagans.
Oh, shit.
Just you two now.
Common sense. You could ask him why it's so bad.
Fuck it. Yeah, she'll say why. Why do you say that? Like, what is actually in this?
You'll see him stop, and his eyes will go wide because he thought you must have understood. Before he will start scratching again, and he will say, "We were told that this was a holy revelation, that we had been chosen via the will of God in order to carry out the next great phase in his divine plan. ... Using the faith, that energy of the innermost soul of those who had not been faithful to he in his truest form." You may assume and extrapolate that he means he means that, well, he means people who had faith but were not faithful to what they perceived as the correct religion. So the Hindus, the Muslims, the Jews, people who were different but still had faith nonetheless. We were told to extract this and through a great working, forge a body, forge a living vessel for a new member of his highest choir so that they might take their place by his side, an hand of man.
Lottie's gonna have to take a stamina roll because that's gonna turn her stomach bad.
So, okay, translation, because I'm much of a theological guy. Did he just say that they were trying to make man-made Jesus? Like literally?
No, he said they were trying to make a man-made archangel.
Oh!
With the souls of people who weren't faithful proper.
Basically using the true faith of those who did not share their beliefs.
Wow.
So Lottie passed, but she's gonna make like hurricane noises of. See, this is why people just fucking can't chill with you guys sometimes. Why did you
He will
think
then write
that
down.
your benevolent God would want this? Isn't he supposed to be loving, kind, and you would do the most horrific things to please him?
He will write, because that is what the angel Raphael told us. That is what he bade us do.
This is actually, oh shit, that's the first time she's heard of, she's heard that aspect of things. She's actually gonna ask, is Raphael here?
No, Raphael said he would return in order to witness the birth of his new sister.
A woman. Okay.
What?
Why did Morgan leave? Damn it!
Who is his sister? Why did he know it was going to be his sister?
His sister has not yet.
I just realized what it was.
When it was time, when his sister came to be, when it was her essence was complete, when it was the 66 faithful essences were combined in her forging, then he would return, and they would bequeath on her a name, and she would be as the highest to the high. She would be in the highest chorus. However, oh, by God, we were wrong. We have sinned against him. What have we done?
Kind of sounds like fucking. Who was that? The first wife of Adam was like the most evil bitch of all. It kind of sounds like that.
There is still time while you draw breath in this life to try to make right what you have done.
He
There is
will.
still time.
Sorry, he will write down, no, you misunderstand. We have all been manipulated. We have all been deceived. The archangel did appear, or at least what we believed it to be. However, that may have just been an entity wearing a mask. Names and souls. By God, names and souls.
Faust?
So let me ask this. How far have you gotten in this research?
He will say, can you not feel it? Can you not see it? Within the next few hours, it will take its birth screams.
Then it looks like
It's
we've got
the
a
fucking chapel, that tower with the light. That's why it
We've
wouldn't
got-
work. It's fucking
gotta
giving
take-
birth or some shit.
yeah, we've got to take that out. Once we clear out this section, we have a new target.
We need to
You
get
will
rid of
see
this
the man start to cry as he will scroll on the page and simply say over and over again, my God, what have we done?
We need to get rid of this book. No one can have this knowledge. That's too much. That's too fucking much.
Meanwhile, from the courtyard, hey, think I found a can of Red Bull. You guys figure out what you're gonna do yet?
We're going to the tower. Come on. She just keeps walking as Morgan's after heals some of the damage off her. She
Wait, I'm
walks
sorry.
back.
Wait, did they hear all that? Like,
No, we're out in the courtyard. We're not in the scriptorium, so sadly we don't hear. But you can probably hear us yelling. Like we haven't gotten
Okay.
too far away.
Okay, because I bet they like motherfucking should have ended that motherfucker. Like
No.
all that good shit.
Nah, Callie would have ended them if he had heard that. So no, there would have been a far different reaction if I was in that room. So no, she's just walking, getting healed and
Okay.
then moving on.
Yeah, Morgan stalled her to heal her up.
Okay. Yeah. So. Oh man, I've got some fucked up shit. I got a fucked up idea. Alrighty. Evan.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, I have bad ideas. So, firstly, this dude, we're gonna take this dude. He's pretty much being held captive now. I'm pretty much assuming he has surrendered. Like,
I think he surrendered to life at this point, but yes.
I mean, yeah, like, look, if he wants to go out, look, he can hit up his local neighborhood youth Thanatos. We'll gladly help him out. All good. What I'm gonna do though, you know that thing that people do where they read through something really fucking fast? But they don't necessarily read it. They just kind of thumb through all the pages, so that way, like, they just kind of see all the pages.
The skimming?
Yeah.
She's gonna do that with the book.
I'm going to ask you very, very simply, Tim. I know exactly what you're doing. Do you want this in your memory?
Are we talking like multiple derangements, like fuck yo, fuck?
You don't know that.
You don't know that, but I'm asking you the honest to God question. Do you want this in your memory?
If you of all people are like, are
That
you?
is the common sense prompt.
That's the common
there.
sense procking. We're gonna go with no then. I'm gonna follow my common sense for once.
You don't have to listen to your common sense. I am, however, I have to give you the proc because the merit says I do. Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm gonna go with it though.
Okay.
Gonna do any of that last part, but she's gonna take the dude, and as they walk out, because I assume they have to go out like more towards the courtyard.
Uh-huh.
She's going to hold up the book. They've got the dude in tow. They pretty much got him zip tied and all that. Like, actually, they may not even have to have him zip tied.
Lottie has items to burn this. She doesn't want to leave the scriptorium without burning this.
She holds up the book and she says, they're trying to make an archangel.
There's a
Grabs
pause
book.
and a blink.
Grabs the book.
Walks back over.
That's their end game.
That
I see.
Taking all the people from different faiths. They are trying to use the faith from those that follow what they believe to be false gods in order to create this level of angel that they can be.
just kind of glancing between them.
This book has the instructions. Lottie and I at least say shit.
Burn it.
So
No, Lottie's got it in her hand. She's looking at you and be like, "This was
Like,
a
I'm
Reed
just gonna-
decision."
I'm
can
just
it
gonna start spraying this with hairspray.
She's got
be
the
an
Apple
on
Mist
fire
spray
book?
soak in the pages.
But you mean that on fire book there, essentially.
Yeah. No, Lottie's just she grabbed the book. She's spraying the pages, not looking at anything. She's got her white lighter for Mabel's Diner, home of the best apple pie in Arkansas. Just shaking it up, just like, oh no, don't mind me. I'm just doing my part for the day. This is, you know what? You don't have to do anything, Sam. You heal
Is
fucking
that
arm. Just look over there.
all
Look
of
over there,
it?
Sam.
They just want to make an archangel. That is what they decided was a good idea.
You know what? Lottie's gonna crack open one of her glow sticks to
He will-
saturate it
The man will
with
shake
fluid.
the man will shake his head. I'm going to assume you brought portable pen and parchment from the right because he can't talk.
Yeah.
He can't talk. He'll say, no, that wasn't what we decided. That was what the Archangel Raphael told us we must do.
She just glances over at the paper. Doesn't even look back up at him. Why?
You kind of see a quizzical look pass over his face, and he says, ours we did not think was to question he.
That's why y'all motherfuckers get shit burnt.
Well, burn it then and stop stalling.
Nobody's burning it.
Oh, she's on it.
I like the idea that it's already on
She's
fire.
on it. She's already,
Yeah,
Popped
they
open
said
one of
burning.
her
Lottie was
precious
gone like
glow-
2 minutes ago.
It's just there was so much waffling. I'm like, have you burned it already? Jesus. Dude.
No, it's in Lottie's in a corner with it next to Sam. She's just like, don't mind me.
Did you
The
bring the notes
pages-
out?
So
Did you bring the notes out?
I don't know how much of this you all know, but
Can you hear me?
no, I'm sorry, I didn't hear all that. What was that?
Did you bring the notes out that he wrote you?
Oh yeah, we would have definitely brought that.
Assume the answer is yes.
Okay, yeah, she
Okay.
kind of snags those since Sam's busy holding up an old man, and she's just the
Lottie's
fuck
doing
is
the
this
Lord's
shit?
work.
Yes, she is. And she
Lottie
Yeah,
is
so-
busy doing the Lord's book, the Chaos Lord's book.
Yeah, so
Hang on, one of you at a time. Morgan was going first, then Tim. Sorry, continue.
yeah, she snags the she snags the notes and starts flicking through them, and obviously is missing part of the conversation, but most of it is data dump on his part. So she starts flicking, and there's a couple moments where the brow kind of knits thoughtfully. It looks like a fucking scowl. Like she has purposefully set her face in such a way as to be more intimidating. So it becomes something of a scowl, and she continues flicking through them. And finally looks at the monk, points towards that pinpoint of light. Is that what that is?
There's a nod.
Yeah, we gotta go now.
Yeah.
That's Did he use any other names? Pauses, glance back.
There's a shake of the head.
And she finally takes the couple pieces of paper, flicks them up in the air. She turns, it's fucking Faust.
I told you it sounded like fucking Faust.
He wants to bring back
Do you see-
someone.
Oh, continue.
Yeah, he wants to bring someone back. That's why he needed the name. That's why he needed the child's soul. That's what he's doing. Points over there. And she starts rifling in her pockets, turns and starts heading that way, like march with purpose. She's
Okay.
rifling around though, looking for a card in her pockets because let's make this fucking interesting.
Time to fight demons and I hurt today. As Kevin trudges on.
We're missing.
Alright.
We're missing someone. I'll say before
Hi.
she turns up.
Hi, Kim. How's it going? You doing good?
Yeah.
I've got a question, Kim. Are you going to be able to attend on Monday? Because if the answer is no, I'm going to do one thing. If the answer is yes, I'm going to do another thing.
Depends on the time Monday, but more than likely it'll be a no because I have class.
Yeah, it'll be about
That
midnight.
you're going to.
So it's entirely fine. It just means that I can end it on a very specific note. Mosey around the scriptorium, attempting to find something interesting. You eventually make your way onto the second floor of the scriptorium because it has 2 floors, and you find yourself up on a secluded balcony that overlooks a circle beneath you. You see the fact that all of the chairs where all the monks were slaughtered was in a very, very specific alignment. And from above, you see the fact that their still cooling blood is actually in a large geometric pattern on the ground. It is in the sign that looks to be, you speak Enochian, the Enochian symbol for the damned or the lost.
Of course it is.
At which point, Kim, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Gonna look.
You see this woman standing behind you with a wide smile on her face.
He's gonna
And
fucking
she
just
will
return the smile. Smile.
She will simply lean in, she will kiss Iki on the shoulder, or kiss her on the cheek rather, before she will lean back, and she will raise her hand to her lips and simply blow. And with that, we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Tune in on Monday for the continuation of this exciting adventure. Finger gun.